Hi, I'm Alan Tubbard, and in this short video I would like to talk you through what I believe are the fundamentals of using the internet to get more exposure, to generate more leads, and most importantly to increase your profitability. A quick introduction about me. I'm a member of the Digital Marketing Institute. I feel it's very important to keep up to date with the latest news and strategies and what's happening digitally. I'm also a Google partner, which proves that I'm trusted by Google. It proves my business is healthy and that I follow Google's best practices for setting up Google AdWords campaigns, optimizing these campaigns and reporting. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get on to the presentation itself. So let's first of all take a look at what options you have advertising your local business. You could use local radio and TV. If you have a bricks and mortar business, you can rely on people walking past, known as footfall. You could use networking opportunities. You could hire a telesales cold calling company. You could use direct mail. You could use the business directories such as Yellow Pages. You could advertise in the local papers, and you could use local PR companies. You need to be realistic about your expectations. See, this is a discussion about the internet, but I still believe that you should have a well-rounded marketing plan. The internet should be one of the spokes of your wheel. And then of course you have this big thing called the internet. Getting new clients into your local business using the internet requires far more than a good website these days. The internet is not new anymore. It's competitive and it's crowded, and you need to be realistic about your expectations. It is taking longer now to get exposure, and if you're going to use the internet, you're going to need a plan of attack. Without a plan, you're going to waste a lot of time and money. And take for example, when you go to the gym. You don't just turn up at the gym and play around with a few machines. No, you need to sit down and create a plan to get specific results. I mean, what I see out there all the time is local business owners dabbling with the many tools that you can use on the internet, and they're not really taking the time to master this. Here's a typical plan of attack or a campaign and the stages that we'd go through. We take a look at where you are right now. We take a look at who you're after, who you're actually targeting. Find out what it is that you actually want out of this plan. What's your objectives? Then we will discuss the type of tools we can use, and then we can craft that into a message of why you are different to your local competition. We'll decide who's going to do what and when in terms of an action plan. We'd look at the budget that we would use and the amount of money you can invest. And then we talk about how we can measure this, and then find out how it is actually working. So let's break these down in a bit more detail. So the situation analysis, well, we need to take a look at where you are right now. Do you have a website? Is it generating any kind of visitors or traffic? Are you converting anyone? I mean, I always believe that a well-optimized website is always a good starting point. We'll take a look at your current activity, what results you're getting, and we need to know whether you're hitting your targets. Are you actually measuring how you're getting on? A very important section of this is who exactly are you targeting, the specific group of people you want to get your message in front of. This is really designing a demographic, really, in terms of the age, the sex, the location you want to target, their interests, and depending on which tools we use, we can even look at certain keyword phrases and start to dominate and position ourselves on the search engines so we actually get exposure to these. Another important part is we need to set down and find out what results do you want to achieve. And an internet plan can really be based on two types of target. A target on traffic or a target on conversions. For example, we could say, right, the objective of our plan is to get 1,000 people to my website per month, or to generate 10 telephone leads per month, 20 new subscribers to an email list per week, 6 web completions per day. The key to this is to find out exactly what we want going forward, because then we can find out whether we are achieving our targets or whether we're exceeding or not, and whether we need to look at certain areas to improve. So once we know our objectives, we then need to decide which digital tools to use. And there's so many different tools in the digital toolbox these days. SEO, pay-per-click, there's so many ways we can use social media and email marketing, affiliate marketing, mobile marketing. We can use online video. We can then decide whether we're going to put our time and energy into generating free traffic, or we're actually going to pay for the traffic to our websites. And as we go forward, then we need to look at the website itself and improvements to the website. Are we ready to, is your website fit and ready to go right now in terms of the plan? Do we need to look at improving certain copy elements of the website and call to actions? And a very important point here is we need to get the traffic generation and the conversion working well, because without both of them working, you can lose a lot of money. We need to decide who is going to do what and when. So we need to outline the steps in terms of the resources and the time available. So there's a setting up procedure for the plan, and then there's a go live and a measurement and an optimization going forward. And once we have our action plan, then we need to decide how much of a budget we have to invest in this plan. Because invariably when you set something up on the internet, there will be setup costs, there will be management costs going forward, and also advertising costs if you are paying for visitors on a pay-per-click basis. And once we're up and running, we need to measure every inch of this. How is it going? Are we going to plan? Are we exceeding? Are we hitting our objective set in terms of the traffic and the conversions? The internet is all about testing. This is a very sophisticated gamble, and the whole point of this is to reduce costs going forward and increase conversions. And one of the most important metrics for you as a business owner is the cost per acquisition. What is the cost per lead generated? What is the cost per sale generated? Okay, well, thanks for listening. I hope that you've picked up some fundamentals here of advertising online. If you have any questions about your business and online advertising, please contact me by email, or maybe pick up the phone and give me a call. I'd be happy to book you in a free 45-minute consultation, whether it's to grab my laptop and come over to your business, or if you want to discuss on Skype or by telephone, that'd be great.